Jaron, thank you so much for taking the time to talk. We talked a few months back, right before your Lipinets fight. It's interesting the way things work out. The first Dulorme fight was put on hold because of the COVID test. There was the no contest with Chris Van Heerden. When those things occur, how do you stay focused and how do you deal with the frustration of those things?
Just you just gotta the way you stay focused is just keep staying in the gym and keep a positive mindset. It's boxing and things happen, and
Mhm.
and things happen for a reason. And I feel like I got a even better opportunity my next fight at the Van Herden fight. So just stay prayed up, stay in the gym, and that's about it.
You tend to have a pretty good mindset of about everything. In June, there was the resolution to some of the promotional issues that you were going through. When that got settled, how much of weight of that was off your shoulders?
Um, it was regular to me.
Mhm.
I always stay focused because I be in the gym, so it wasn't too big of a deal for me.
Mhm. Looking back at the Lipinets fight, obviously it was another amazing performance from you. Looking back at that fight, what were some of the things that you took away from it? Obviously, it was a 6-round knockout, so it didn't have those extra rounds. But was it just a matter of you had a better opponent, but you just raised your game to the next level?
Most definitely, Lebanese was a great opponent, and like I always say, the better my opponent, the better I'm going to be, and just it bring out a different, a different level of like mindset and IQ out.
Mhm.
So like the better my competition, the better you want, the more you're going to see a better Jaron Ennis.
I know that a lot of times when pundits like me are looking for improvements from a boxer or things that they see that they're improving on from this point, maybe let's say 1 or 2 years ago, what have been the biggest differences that you've noticed about yourself in the gym?
In a gym or just like period.
And period. Yeah.
Just all around, just me. I'm like using my jab more and going more to the body than I was earlier in my career. Earlier in my career, I was getting like knockouts to the body and stuff, but I don't go to the body as much as I go to the body now and using my jab as I do now. So I'm gonna say
Mhm.
jabbing and using going to the body and stuff like that.
Is that something that you kind of drill within training camp, or is that something that you go into a fight saying that, hey, I'm going to pay special attention to the body in this fight and see how that goes, or what's the mindset with that?
Well, just it's just you can work on something new every day, and coming up in my career, I was working all around, doing
Mhm.
everything, but we started to focus more on jabbing because that's a major key in body shots because that break anybody down. So we just started focusing, a lot more towards that and head moving and defense and stuff like that. So you just got to put everything all together. But that's what I picked up most like that about me that I have been jabbing more and going to the body and stuff like that.
Not to say anything about Delorme and not to discount him, but assuming that you're successful in this fight, which I think the majority think that you will be, when looking at like a path to a title, because I know that we could say maybe some people might be avoiding you a little bit. Which belt do you think you have the best shot at? Are we thinking WBA is the best route?
Um, right now, just I'm not looking fast. Thomas Dulorme. I'm going to handle business on October 30th. But right now, I'm ranking every belt, so I feel like whatever opportunity come first, it really
Mhm.
doesn't matter to me. But the best route is whatever belt I'm ranked the highest in, and I think
Mhm.
that might be the IBF or the
Mhm.
WA. I'm not sure. So one of those.
Do you have a feeling that with the way the welterweight division is now, that in order for you to kind of get that title shot, that it probably won't be against a Crawford or Spence, that they might abandon the division before they would ever fight you?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Do you feel like with a Crawford or a Spence that they might step up a division as opposed to fighting you, that you might not see those guys around much longer, and that you might have to go against someone else instead of a Crawford or a Spence?
I mean, hopefully I will be able to fight those guys. I mean, if not, and they move up, I'll just meet those guys at 154 or whatever weight they
Mhm.
go to.
As far as the champions that are out there right now. Obviously Pacquiao's out now, Ugas is in, Spence, Crawford. Out of those three scenarios, which route would you prefer?
Right now it doesn't matter to me. Whatever one of those guys present themselves, or I would be able to get an opportunity with. So either one, I'll take them all one by one. Just take my time and take, like I said, just pick them one by one.
Welterweight. I mean, you seem pretty hell bent on getting a title at welterweight. Is there any consideration about moving up in weight? Would you see super welterweight coming up at all, or no?
I feel like I'm close, very close to a title shot, and within the next year. So I feel like early 2022, I would get a world title shot. And right now, I'm just staying focused and focusing on getting the belt at 147. And once I get one belt, I'm gonna collect the rest of the belts.
Mm-hmm. As far as the way that 147 is looking right now, would you say that the current champions are like the top guys, or would you say there are other guys in 147 that could kind of work their way into maybe the top five? Who would you see as the top five in your opinion?
Like who you saying? Who the top five in the welterweight division?
Yeah, to you.
Myself. Put me first. I'm gonna say Spence because he got two belts. Then Crawford, then Ugas, and you could throw like Keith Thurman and Sean Porter and those guys in there too.
Mm-hmm. When you see that a fight like Porter, that they're making that Porter versus Spence fight, does that give you hope that, hey, it's possible to see a cross promotional fight with a Top Rank or some of those different promotional entities?
Most definitely. That get me excited because for me, that's all I want to do is fight the top guys and fight the best guys. And when you see companies coming together, it's kind of like old school, like back in the day when Tommy Hearns and all them used to fight each other, and Sugar Leonard used to fight each other. So it's getting me hyped. So hopefully we make these big fights happen more often.
I know that Dulorme has back-to-back losses. I mean, really, good performances. They ended by decision. Do you feel that in order to really get something out of this fight or to really make an impact, that a knockout is something that's necessary to occur?
Well, we don't go looking for no knockouts on none of our fights. We just let it come naturally. So as long as I do my thing, take my time, stick to the game plan, the knockout will come.
I've been singing your praises for a long time. I've been telling anybody that, hey, if we're talking about guys that are making a difference out there, Boots Ennis is the guy. In your mind, what sets you apart from some of the other top fighters out there? What's different about you that you have that they don't?
Just with me, I'm just well-rounded in everything. I can fight inside, outside. I can box, bang, whatever you want, I got. So that's the difference between me and I take your best tool away from you. Whatever you think you're good at, I take it away from you, and I do it against you, towards you.
I think I know the answer to this one from what you're going to tell me. Is there anyone in the division that has faster hands than you?
No, not at all. I think I got the fastest hands at 147.
Well, Jaron, I think I agree with you. Best of luck. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the ring. Always am, and I always appreciate your time.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.